What is up, Powerbomb Club? Hope you're doing good. I wanted to give you guys a quick vlog of what my experience at UFC London was like. I was actually watching a lot of vlogs of prior UFC London events before going, so I hope this can kind of serve you as a bit of a help if you're going to a future UFC London event and you want to see what it's kind of like. Getting straight into it, on Thursday, the day before the weigh-ins this is, I went to the Greenwich Borough Hall to see no one else than Tom Aspinall. Now, it was just a quick 2-hour seminar that he held, and I actually did get to meet him, which was quite cool. A lot of people forget that during fight week, there are usually independent events related to the UFC going on, so I always highly recommend checking out any UFC related events in your area during fight week. Alright, moving on quickly to Friday. This is the day of the weigh-ins. I genuinely had no idea what to expect, to be honest. I've been to the O2 before, but I've never been to a weigh-in before, so I didn't know how stuff would go. I did, however, know that there was an MVP meet and greet at the WWE store at the O2, and I actually got to meet MVP, which was really cool. And then it was time for the weigh-ins to begin. Now, I didn't expect this, but I ran into these absolute legends you can see in front of me, and I managed to get a VIP seat for the weigh-ins, which was just so cool. We even got to walk out of the tunnel, which was just such a cool experience. I can't imagine walking out to the stadium with thousands of people screaming whilst you're in your underpants getting ready to fight someone. Just surreal, to be honest. Now, before the weigh-in started, there was a public Q&A with Paddy, MVP, and Michael Bisping, and I did get to ask a question, but I'm gonna blame these fucking shitty microphones for what happened. Take a listen.
Supposed to overlook your opponents, but once you beat Michael Chandler, what's next for you?
Just answered that.
Shit, man.
But I don't overlook anyone, lad. I learned a lesson from that years ago when I fought Jared Gordon. I thought beating him was just a formality, and then I had the toughest fight of my life. So I don't ever look past anyone. You need to focus on the person who's in front of you.
Cheers, buddy.
Although the question was shit, I did actually run into Paddy at the Fighter Hotel later that evening and got to speak to him about this moment, which was quite cool. So yeah, then we waited for the Q&A to end.
Cheers, brother. Who's been? How we doing? Who's been? Up in. Yo.
And then it was time for the weigh-ins to begin.
Fernandez. Walking onto the scale first in the black corner. Howard Fernandez. To the cycle, Bujan Tovar. 86 pounds for CLD. Christopher Leroy. 60 pounds. Nick Horkin. 150 pounds for Orchid Taibuna. 126 pounds for Lonely Kavanaugh.
Hope it's a good outcome.
And now fighting out of Wolverhampton, the black. Jordan Buchanan.
I was actually sitting behind Jan Blachowicz' corner/family during the weigh-ins, so it was quite cool to see them cheer him on as he weighed in.
And now the former light heavyweight champion of the world.
In between the weigh-ins, I actually did get to run into some more fighters, which was just awesome.
171 pounds for Leon Rocky Edwards.
Drop on your head! Drop on your head! Come on, Rocky!
London, what's up?
Headshot dead! Headshot dead, Rocky!
Crazy fans outside tomorrow night. I truly believe I can away. So the sport is unpredictable, so I'm winning away tomorrow. Let's go! We can't wait for it. All the best. Good luck, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Headshot dead! Rocket!
So yeah, that was pretty much it for the weigh-ins. After this, I met up with my mate Robert, who goes by the UFC VIP. You can find him on pretty much everything. And then we went back to the fighter hotel for some drinks and got to see some more fighters, but I didn't really film much because I thought it'd be a bit weird if I filmed the fighters in their hotel. And then it was Saturday, fight day time. Once again, I really didn't know what to expect. I'd been to the O2 before, but never for a UFC event. I was surprised at how packed it was for the early prelims, because normally when I look on TV, it seems pretty empty. And then yeah, I made my way down to my seat to watch my first ever UFC fight in person. Carl Fernandez versus Guram Kutaladze.
One more.
What was actually quite interesting was Hamza and Ilya were in the corner of Kutaladze, despite the fact he lost. They afterwards actually sat not too far away from me, and I did manage to get a picture with Ilya, which is just really cool. I'll let some of these fights play out for you guys, so you have an idea of what the atmosphere is like. I can't show too much of the fight footage because I don't want to get taken down for copyright, but I'll try and leave in as much as I can.
All three judges scored this contest 29-28 for the winner by unanimous decision, This fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner.
I've been there for a win. I'm making this.
116 pounds, fighting out of Liverpool,
I think she's a ball. Yeah, she's a robot. Molly's winning. Oh, Kate. Where's the ball? I've studied nothing and I know these answers.
This is the moment you all been waiting for! Live from the sold-out The O2 in London, England! Five rounds in the UFC
You haven't? One of your knob posts, isn't it? Yes. We've done some nuclear, but not a lot. We've done that. I've done one. Well, we've done one. He's always going there. Delete one of them. I've been there.
So yeah, that was my experience at UFC London. The fights weren't the best, but honestly it was just so cool going to an actual event after being a fan for so long. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. A like and subscribe would be really greatly appreciated. See you guys next time. Goodbye.